Well, welcome, my friends. Welcome. I am already excited about today. Good morning, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Grand Mare Beach. I have found my first shot already. I've come to this spot because it's just so cool. It's a sandy beach along Lake Michigan, which is great, I guess. I prefer a rocky beach, but a beach is a beach, right? But first shot today, there's these beautiful trees right behind me. I've got these two little guys that are just twisty twirling. They kind of come up and branch out from each other, so I'm kind of using those as a frame within a frame, and then it's just about the color behind it. So I'm going to get set up on this shot real quick. I say real quick, quick-ish, and then get that, and I'll show you what we're looking at and what I'm thinking. Once I'm all set up, I've grabbed the shot already. The light was perfect just a minute ago. Looks like it might be coming back a little bit, but I've already got the shot. I'm going to show you here what we're looking at. I've got these two beautiful, really, these are very young little trees right here in my foreground that are just kind of squiggling up through. Give me this great frame within a frame, and then I've just got all that gorgeous yellow color in the background. That's the shot. The sun was kind of hitting those leaves in the background, made them really kind of pop out. I underexposed this just a little bit to give myself a little more dynamic contrast in this scene, which I think is going to help it feel really kind of cool and woodsy. But that's the shot. Little focus stack. Did one focus on these branches near, and then another focus on the leaves in the background. Sandwich those two images together. I should be sharp front to back. This one's all about the color and the shape of those branches in the foreground. Beautiful start to a day. I'm 100 yards down this trail. I've got a 3-mile loop. A good chunk of it goes along the beach on Lake Michigan. So I'll be interested to see what I find there. I find sandy beaches sometimes to be a challenge, but I feel like I'm up for a challenge today. So we're just gonna keep hiking. These woods, this park is amazing. Just the diversity of it with thick, dense woods and then sandy beach a few yards down the way. It's really kind of cool, and it's a gorgeous day to be out. So let's keep going. Let's see what we can find. Oh, this is great. This is a shot, again, not totally sure that it's going to work, but I'm trying it. I've got this tree that has fallen off of the sandy embankment here. Clearly couldn't quite grab hold and it's fallen over, and it's got these beautiful yellow leaves and the dark branch that's just kind of forking through it above the light colored sand. I'm hoping that the contrast between the yellows and the sand and the branches will work in a photograph. I'm not 100% sure, but again, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can walk away with today, because I'm here and I'm enjoying it, and that's the point of this day. It's really the point of every day, is just enjoy it, right? But yeah, so I'll give you the technical side of the shot. Shooting at an ISO 800 f11 1/400th of a second. That higher than normal ISO for me is because the wind is blowing. I want to get that shutter speed up a little bit. I want these leaves to be still. So 1/400th of a second seems to be capturing it for me. I've got a little polarizer in there in hopes of popping that color a little bit more. So let me show you what we're looking at. Here we go, you can see it. So we got these great dark branches just kind of streaking through my frame, dotted with these beautiful yellow leaves, which you can see are shimmering in the wind right now. That's why we're shooting at an ISO 800 to get that shutter speed up to 1/400th of a second. And just kind of trying to capture that contrast against the sand. That's that shot, really simple. We're almost to the lake, which is about the beginning of this hike. What a gorgeous day, what a gorgeous park. This was gonna be a B-roll shot, but I've got a nice little pebble over here, so I'm gonna go set a shot up on that, I think. If I can. All right, friends. Ooh, my shot's disappearing so fast, so fast, so fast. I'm gonna get this real quick, and it's gonna be real goofy. So what I'm doing here, 2-second timer on the camera. And I'm going to explain this shot to you in a minute as soon as I get it taken. What I'm doing here, 2-second timer on the camera, and because the sun is behind me, my shadow is in this shot, which is unfortunate. I wish I could just get the light on the pebble, and maybe I'll get in close on this in a second, but I'm setting up 2-second timer. Got this pebble in the sand. I got these beautiful light colored just squiggles of sand laying on top and the bottom of my image. Focus about 1/3 of the way in, so at f11 should get this whole thing in focus. But what I'm doing is I'm hitting the shutter and then I'm jumping back to block the sun with my shadow and even out this exposure. Otherwise I get the shadow of my tripod in there, which is just ugly. Nobody wants that. And I am racing the tide. The waves are coming in. So I'm gonna do a couple of shots here. I'll show you what we're looking at. I'll show you here what we've got. This might be a little weird in this orientation, and I'm gonna try to block the light so you can see it a little better with my legs, but I've got my little pebble right there. Oh, the water just came in and washed away all my little lines. I just had all these great white lines down there at the bottom. And my pebble's wet now, but maybe that's a good shot. Anyway, I got the shot, so if you know me and my photography at all, you know I have a hard time walking past a weathered, gnarly log. There's just so much character in these guys. And there's this one spot right here, this kind of gnarled knob sticking up off of this whitewashed tree. And it's just got these great dark stains in it as well. Doing a little bit of a focus stack on this just because of the rise and just because of my distance to the subject. And the rise between the top of this little knob and the bottom of this tree trunk is enough that I can't quite get it all in focus. So we're shooting this ISO 125 because that's where my camera is sitting and I'm not going to change it. No reason. Focused on my tree bark, on the trunk of the tree. Move my focus point over. Grab the top of my gnarly little knob there. But I'm going to show you what we're looking at right now so you can see what the heck it is I'm talking about. This is it, really simple. Just this character of this knob right here is so great. This just knotty, gnarly piece of wood. I don't know, there's just something about a tree. There's so much character to them, so much stories going on. And you can see this one's been laying here for a while. It is whitewashed, but gorgeous character and texture and color, and that's what this one's about. I think I'm gonna take it one more time in black and white here in camera and just see what I think. And I'll post the favorite one right here. All right, I finally got myself all framed up on the shot that I found while I was walking down this trail. It's beautiful. It's just these branches arcing out over the trail and then the trees just shooting up. It's that contrast between the dark bark and the bright yellow leaves and just the color. It's all about the color, this one. kind of up the hill a little bit, elevated on the tripod, actually kind of excluding the trail from the shot. I've got this little branch coming out in front of me with some yellow and green leaves. It's kind of the bottom of my frame, and then just these branches that are arcing from left to right through the frame. That's kind of what's giving it this character. Shooting this in a 16:9 because I really just kind of want this middle section of it, and so that aspect ratio fits that really well, this scene. I've got a branch kind of on the right-hand side as a frame, another little tree on the left-hand side sort of acting as a frame, getting all of that stuff right in the middle. Let me show you here what we are looking at. This is kind of it. I'm gonna widen out just a little bit. I can't, but that's it, 70 millimeters. This doesn't quite fit in this frame. There's a little bit of a crop in the video feature, but here's my little bottom of my frame. Branch on the left, which is a frame, branch on the right, which is my frame. This wonderful character, all these branches just arcing through the image, and then all of the bright, gorgeous golden color in the background. That is all of the image. That's all this one is about. Shooting this one at ISO 100, f9, about 0.3 of a second. And that's it. Again, this one's just all about the woodland patterns. Ooh, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. All right, friends, this day, this trail, and this park, they just keep on giving, and it's amazing. I am loving today. This is just the greatest day. I have come across 2 perfect little button mushrooms growing out of this fallen log along the trail here, shooting at about 135 millimeters on my 70 to 200 millimeter lens. I have my close-up filter on the lens so I can get in close and tight and really fill the frame with these 2 mushrooms, shooting at an ISO 200. F16, half a second. Nice soft shade on these guys. And I'm in a 16:9 aspect ratio simply because I left my camera in a 16:9 aspect ratio in the last shot. And you know what? I like it. It works for this shot. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Love this little shot. Wonderful day. Let me show you what this, I don't know if I've ever recorded video with my close-up filter on. Let's see how that works, shall we? Oh, it's great. Here it is, there it is. Button mushroom, that's it. That's the shot, framed up. All the settings I've just told you. It's just a pretty little scene, and I do love mushrooms, and it's great shade over these guys. So it's beautiful, nice, even exposure. Love it. What a wonderful day. You can see the sun starting to streak in behind me. Holy moly, friends. What an incredible day today has been. Just magical. If you're ever in Grand Mar Dunes Park in Michigan, stop. This is a must-stop place. Just amazing. Beautiful woods that lead you to a giant sandy beach along Lake Michigan. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I was gonna find anything I liked along that beach. It's just a sand beach, but there were some great shots I got there that I'm excited to go home and look at and check them out and see how they turn out. And the woods, of course, are just crazy. The color in the fall and the autumn is amazing. So please, if you're in the area, stop on by. This park, thumbs up. Just magical day. And I want to thank you for coming along with me. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And tell your friends, because the more the merrier. And if you'd like to see some more of my work, please check out my website, toddhphoto.com. And while you're there, consider signing up for the mailing list. There I just mail out my blog once a month to everybody and keep you up to date on any upcoming changes or images that may have been posted. But that is it. So from Grand Mar Beach here in someplace, Michigan, so long, and we'll see you next time. Amazing.